Hello. Hi. I am making a quick video, I think, about the Dexcom G5 continuous glucose monitor, which I have never used before, and I did not know that I was going to have a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So I went to see a new certified diabetes educator, and she talked to some people who talked to some people. And turns out my insurance will cover the Dexcom sensor and transmitter, but it will not cover the receiver, which is a little mobile phone like device. And instead, I do actually have to use my mobile phone. So I have an iPhone 6, and it seems to be working the way it should, I guess. But my results so far are not exactly what I expected. What I got in what I got delivered to my home from Walgreens was this box and a second box. This box had the sensor in it. Oh, I'm sorry. This had the transmitter in it, which apparently is expensive, very expensive, like $1,000. And it had four sensors, which are attached to these plunging needles. And I went to the CDE again today, and she helped me to understand how to put it in. And it wasn't so hard. Didn't go perfectly, but I got some skin tack, which I don't have here. It's this sticky stuff that leaves a residue that allows the sensor to stick. I don't know if you can see this, but it has a mesh that has sticky stuff on the bottom of it, but apparently it doesn't stick good enough, so you need to add some more sticky stuff. And I'll show you where I put mine on my belly, right there. And the mesh and the plastic part, the clear plastic part, is the sensor. Sorry, I don't have this terminology right. But this gray thing is the transmitter. And the transmitter is supposed to last for about 3 months, and the sensor is supposed to last only a week. But apparently, with this model, the G5, people restart their sensors at the end of a week, so they can get 2 or maybe 3 weeks out of each sensor, so they don't have to pay so much money. I feel blessed to say that mine is covered by insurance for the moment. I'm not sure I really need the Dexcom yet, but the technology's here, and I feel like I don't know what happens to my blood sugar all day long in between finger sticks, and I'm getting tired of finger sticks after my 3rd year. So I'm just about to come up on my 3rd anniversary and start on my 4th year. And I'm not sure I did this right. When you download the apps for Dexcom, there's 2 of them apparently that you should install. One is the Dexcom G5 app, and another one is called the Dexcom Clarity, so you can read reports about it and also connect to your medical provider so that they can see the data remotely. So this Dexcom G5 app, there's a lot of steps to read before it starts, and you pick a range between what you think a low should be and a high should be. And I've already had to change that several times because I've gotten some wacky results. Right now it says 104, which is too low, but it's way more accurate than before because when I first put it in, it went straight down. I don't know if you can see this. It went straight down and said low, and I've never been low in my whole life. I've never been below 65. And then I recalibrated, which is that gap right there. And and then I ate some broccoli and meatballs, and it went up, and it went way up to like 160 something, which I haven't been 160 in years. So then I recalibrated again, and it's closer, but it's not right yet. So I watched a couple videos, and one of them was Dr. Bernstein, and Dr. Bernstein said that when you enter a new calibration, it's going to average between what it thinks it should be at the moment and the number that you just put in. So according to what he said and what I first saw was that if it says 50 and you test and it's 100, then when you put in 100 to calibrate and calibrate it, you hit this little doohickey there at the top, and it asks for a number, and you punch in your number and you hit save. And again, if it thinks that you're at 50 and you say you're at 100, it's gonna go somewhere in the middle and be around 75, and that's not right either. So Dr. Bernstein said to enter 100 twice, and then the second time it will say 100. And so I tried that, and he was right. It jumped all the way up to 100. I thought it was going to go to like, 80, 89 or so, 87, whatever's between 75 and 100. But no, it jumped right to 100 when I put in the same number twice. So that's lesson number one. And sorry, I can't remember the other girl's name. Young woman. I forget her name. Shoot. But anyway, she had some tips, and she said that you should not calibrate while your sugar is fluctuating. Like if you ate something or you're exercising is not really the time to calibrate, because there's a delay with this reading. It's actually about half an hour slow. It's not reading blood, it's reading interstitial fluid, which is has to do with lymph fluid that runs separately from your circulatory system, your blood system. So you'll get an accurate glucose reading, but it's like half an hour later than your glucose meter would read. So thankfully I don't have fast highs and lows like some people, and I don't know what to do other than just not eat for a few hours and then calibrate it, because I like to eat. I just ate some like I said, broccoli and meatballs. Did I say that? And that's when it went up, but it went up way too high. And then I calibrated, and then I ate some almonds immediately afterwards. So I should think that it would be going back up, but it's kind of flat now. I'll take it because I'm a little disappointed that it didn't work right out of the box. I'm not sure why I thought it would. My buddy Ali has had one for about 3 weeks, and he's had some inaccuracy problems too. So we're just trying to figure it out, and I guess I'll keep calibrating at the proper time, which would be when it's not going up or down after a few hours. And I really hope that this works out, because I just want better control. I've got good control, but not perfect, and I want perfect control. So I'd really like to get my A1C down, and doesn't everybody? And other than that, I feel a little trapped in my home, uh, trying to um, administer my insulin and do my testing and not put my body in situations where it's going to drop down. And that has happened a few times. Like we have marches here in DC all the time, and sometimes I go down and take photos, and I was down like around 70 one time, and I did not notice it. Um, so I wouldn't want to go any lower than that. And I do a lot of driving, and I just want to know what it is whenever I feel like knowing what it is, and not have to pull over and do a finger stick. But right now, since this is not really accurate, I'm still gonna be doing the finger sticks. But that's okay. Live and learn. 106, if that's near accurate. That's pretty good. I think it's actually probably around 100, 115 maybe right now. I'm going to go for a walk. That's why I got on these shorts. All right. Thank you. Bye.